Alright chaps, welcome to another video, another garage video. Your favourite. Now the viewers don't like the garage videos, Dan. Well, I'm doing stuff in the garage today and I got loads of new parts. Where's the cows gone then? Yeah, the cows have gone. I told you at the start of the year that this place isn't going to last. We're getting kicked out. Well look, the slurry pit's empty, the slurry tank. The cows have gone home. Where have they gone? I don't know, you've probably eaten them by now. The rats, we have to kick the rats out soon. Get out, you bastards. The days are numbered. Well, they always were, but yeah, it's getting close now. To be fair, we didn't think we'd last this long, but we've still got, you know, a bit of time here. Maybe a few more weeks, right? And I've got a few more races coming up. I've got quite a few more races. I'm way behind on my videos as well, right? Just to give you an idea, I've not finished editing the Silverstone video yet, right? And I've done another 2 MR2 races since then. I've done an enduro car race and I'm racing next weekend again in the MR2, or I'm meant to be. Bit bent in it. I've not done anything yet. It's Saturday morning. We're going to try and have a full day fitting some parts. I've got some nice parts, believe it or not. Why would you spend money on a knackered car? Well, let me show you. So I have been up and I've finished my gearbox. Yeah, my gearbox is good. I think it's good anyway. So I managed to fix it just using my own parts, didn't have to buy anything. Obviously I've got a few spares, and yeah, second gear, at least to the feel now, feels pretty good. Is that second, or that would be, hang on. Yeah, I think that was second, good guess, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, the gearbox is good, and I've got some more parts as well, such as a new clutch, finally, a new clutch. So I was grinding a bit at Anglesey, so it's finally time to get a new clutch. Got a different kind of clutch this time. This is more of an OEM style one. Some lovely JDM instructions on the rear. So this is an Exedi or an Exedi JDM Bro. Got this from Torque Parts, Torque GT Parts, and the reason I got it from them is they had some Dixel pads for me. So that's very nice, isn't it? So Dixel once again supporting the channel, thank you very much. We're going to try some Type Z pads, which are a bit more tamer than the ones that are in it. I've got RPO1 pads in a minute, which are like an endurance pad. These Type Z, they're like a fast road track day pad. But because I'm just doing 15-minute sprint races, I think they'll be fine. The temperature range should, in theory, be a bit better for a sprint racing. They've done some amount of track action, these pads, since we installed them last year. They've probably got about 40% life left. So I'm going to keep it as it is for the next race, but for the race after that, which is Brands Hatch, which is only in 2 weeks, we're going to be at Brands Hatch, I'm going to put the Type Z pads in. I've also got a stiffer rear engine mount from a place called BRD, a pretty sound service, recommended. If you remember, the one I've got in now is a bit squidgy, so this is a race version, so that should be legitimate, hopefully. So yeah, we've got a few nice new bits. I've also got some new wheels, but that's going to be a different video. New wheels for the MR2. If you've caught up with the HCR vlogs with Josh's Civic, you'll see that he got some new wheels recently. So he had some Gucci 15s, and I thought the MR2 deserves some nice wheels. This was before it all got crashed up and stuff. So yeah, we've got some new wheels. That'll be probably going to film a video as well tomorrow, hopefully, doing the alignment and stuff and putting the new wheels on. That'll be tomorrow's video. Also got some heat wrapping to do on this exhaust before it goes back on. From our new sponsor, mentioned him a couple of times, T7. So we got these a nice price. Remember, I bought some posh wrap for this originally. Look how it's lasted. Not very well. I mean, you know, perhaps the installation wasn't perfect, but yeah, the posh stuff didn't seem to last. So, but yeah, we've got an exhaust to wrap. Both sections will be getting wrapped before it goes back on. First job, clutch. Ed's coming up shortly as well because he's got a clutch to do on the Skyline. We're having a clutch day today in the unit. We're having a clutch day. His will be a bit posher than mine, but so this time we're going for a more OEM style, just a normal looking clutch, but uprated with better pad material and stuff like that. And guess what? Look at the bearing it comes with, a Nachi. Yeah, I thought this was cool when I opened the box. It comes with a Nachi bearing. That's JDM has. There you go. Look. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's get it back together. Clutch first. Just doing something new, chaps, that I've not done before. So I put the new release bearing on and it just felt a bit sticky and felt a bit rough. So I thought, you know, I'll give it a clean up, right? Get some brake cleaner out you know, clean all the splines, clean all the areas and all that. And then I'm going to grease it, but what am I going to grease it with? Well, I found some old CV grease, which I think's the right stuff. Oh, I've got grease all over me now, look. It's the Molly something or other you need. You can't read that, can you? I think CV grease will be alright. I'm only going to put a light dashing on, just a light dashing, yeah? Because the clutch was really noisy. It started to get really noisy, and it must have been the release bearing that was getting noisy. Unless it was the input shaft all along, and yeah, I've not changed that bearing, have I? So if that's knackered, then we'll find out anyway when it goes back together. But yeah, I'm just greasing my shafts, and then we'll put the clutch on and then the box on, and we're all good. So what clutch have you got, sir? Yours is a bit posher than mine, isn't it?
It's extreme.
Whoa.
Looks the business, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Even if it's not.
Looks posh. Wow, is that a billet clutch tool?
Alignment job it. Hey, flywheel. Well, it's not flywheel, is it, on these? I might need your assistance on this.
Is it a flywheel as well?
Apparently, with a twin disc, you don't need a flywheel. I think it's all...
You don't need a flywheel?
It's all the unit. It's all like, you don't buy a clutch and a flywheel separate, it's all one.
Let's have a look at it then, because we're having clutch club today. There's a new pilot bearing for it there.
Nice, it's this thing, look.
Oh, it's mega, that. Yeah, man.
I've never had out to do one before.
That's fucking large, isn't it?
I feel it's fucking heavy.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus. What the fuck, man? That's got, what, 35, 40 kilos?
Probably, yeah.
Jesus. And that's going to be spinning around all the time?
All the time.
You best tighten it up, right?
There's a phone number, look. It's a phone.
1-800 clutch. Is it American or?
With Australia.
Oh, right, yeah.
Within Australia. And these are the bits. Oh, so it is still classed as a flywheel, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a flywheel, isn't it? So you got 2 friction discs, is that what they're...
I think so, yeah. This is the...
Posh. That's cool.
That is cool. Oh, it needs a torque wrench as well. That's definitely
mine. That's me, that.
Your expertise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, I done as nice a job as I can on this. It feels a lot nicer. That's nice and smooth now. My hands aren't too dirty, so we'll try the clutch disc on, the friction disc. Oh, God. For a second I thought that ain't gonna fit, but yeah, it fits. Feels pretty nice. Okay, we're good to go. Let's get it on the car. Right, before we put this gearbox on, we're going to do something which I've been meaning to do for a long time. This is the slave cylinder, 2 bolts there. I've cross-threaded it before. It's the right pain in the ass when it's on the car, so we're going to convert it to use studs. I don't have any studs. I don't have any stud grade thread locker, but we're going to try and see how we get on. Better than Nout in it, so we're just gonna put some thread locker on these, wind them in, nip the heads off. I've got a new toy to nip the heads off with. Mangle grinder died recently, so I've got another one. Oh yeah, look at that, cordless jobby. Got on one of those eBay deals, you know, on eBay. There was a deal on eBay, isn't there? It was like 80 quid, 85 quid or something, which not bad. They're coming down, brushless lad. I probably should have helicoiled these before doing that, because only 10 foot-pounds or newton meters. 10 foot-pounds, so about 14 newton meters. That was the max I could put through these. I tried to do them to 18 newton meters, but I've just done the clutch ones, which are M8 as well. But yeah, we're starting to chew the threads, so not good. We need about 12 mil on that for the actual clutch itself, but it should be all right. We'll buzz them off and hope for the best.
Doesn't it hold that much, does it? No,
it's just holding the... But if I lose the master cylinder in a race, or the slave cylinder in a race, then I'll be fuming, won't I?
You Loctite it?
I've put some... It's only nut grade though, we need some stud grade really, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, I've just been complaining because my clutch was, I thought, a lot of money, you know. But a good clutch is a lot of money, innit? Mine was nearly 300 quid, right, for my clutch. I didn't get any new clutch bolts with it, which you don't really need. You know, they're not stretch bolts like the flywheel ones, but I thought it might have been nice to come with some, and I saw that Ed had some. But guess how much Ed's clutch cost? It's a bit of a tongue twister, that. I'm not going to say, but they can guess.
They can guess. There was a few options. They all ranged. They're all within the same range.
You could buy a nice car.
There was one more clutch more expensive than that.
This thing's mega. Like, we had to be super careful taking it out, so I couldn't video it, but This is mega. I've never seen anything like it before. Proper stuff. This is a Clutch Club video. Are they new flywheel bolts?
What's wrong with that flywheel bolt?
Oh no. No. What?
It's got no fucking threads on it.
How is that a thing? How has that happened? What? Looks like you're reusing one of them.
That's sad, isn't it? I'll get a picture of that.
We can try and you want me to tap a thread onto it for you?
I've seen you tapping before.
So the ARPs that were on it, of course you can reuse ARPs, that's one of the good things. I've got them on the MR2 as well, but they're slightly shorter than these. So the flywheel's slightly thicker, but you know, if you've got 5 good ones and one slightly dumpy one, I think you'll be alright.
Just reusing all ARPs or mixing them?
Nah, I'd mix them. I mean, if you want to be like super science, you could maybe put an ARP like 12 and 6 and do the other ones with the new ones. Still cool though. I mean, it's probably even more cool that it's come with a bolt with no threads on it. It's improved the coolness. Yeah. It's the homemade feel, isn't it? Oh, you want to paint mark them, do you?
That's good, yeah.
Can't believe he's using a hand ratchet, pussy hole. He's too scared to use even his little battery ratchet.
I've changed.
Even though we're going to torque him up to 130 foot-pounds, 130 newtons.
It's fine then, isn't it?
Yeah. You're doing it crisscross, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
It best be. Intermediate. Friction disc. Hang on, that's loose.
Ah, the old plate-a-roo.
Which way did that go?
That way.
Right, I'm all done. My clutch is on, my lovely new clutch. All torqued up, aligned, everything. And guess who's still fitting their clutch? I had 6 bolts holding my pressure plate on. How many have you got? 20. Looks very racy though.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you got the old paint pen now, have you?
You know how it is. Make sure I'm not missing any.
Don't forget to take the alignment tool out. Have you fitted your new release bearing yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, don't forget that either. Just having a quick look at these rear engine mounts before putting the gearbox on. This is the new one. Now, the old one's actually pretty damaged. Some fire damage from the exhaust, but what that's done is, so it doesn't sit flat. It doesn't sit flat anymore. That's what it should look like. I mean, that one's got the pin in it, which might be helping, but yeah, they're like, maybe the heat did it or what, but you know, I said the rear of the car felt weird at Croft. That's why we took the dampers off in the last video when we were in here. Well, yes, the engine mount bolt was missing on the left side, but I wonder if I could have been feeling this as well, because this don't seem too clever. I mean, I got the new one anyway, which is good. Race version. Seems a bit better, so I'm sure it will be. But yeah, it's proper deformed, that. Scrap now. Get this one in. Well, that feels a lot more solid. Solid as a rock. I think I'll put the gearbox on first, and I'll put this on after. Hopefully that'll be easy. That should be the easy way, right? I don't know, let's find out. Hello. Hopefully I've lowered the engine down enough, tilted it enough to get everything back in. No. We need more tilt. Otherwise I'm hitting the subframe here, what you're sat on. Although the problem is, the engine wants to be like this way a bit really. So we have to try and do that whilst putting the box on. Fucking hell. That diff at the front. Pain in the ass. It's on. Okay, need a bolt. This is where the battery ratchet pays for itself. Boom. Right, that took a few attempts, but it's on. It's because of the lean of the engine. It was a pain in the ass. Yeah, real pain. Maybe next time I'll put something at the back. Oh well. Just been helping the man bleed his clutch. Look at the state of that. That is nasty. Can't even focus on it. I need to bleed my clutch as well because I've in putting that them studs in. It was a bit of a chew. It was a bit of a pain in the arse. And yeah, long story short, I don't want to take it back off because it's definitely going to pull the threads back out, the studs back out. But also, I did a curly whirly on the clutch line somehow, so I need to slacken it off and reset it because it's no good. I'll show you. And then we'll do a comparison. Oh. Yeah, that shouldn't look like that. And that shouldn't look like that either. And that's what it's meant to look like, give or take. It's still a bit naff on here, but it's never caused me any trouble. Oh. The skyline's moving. Right, let's compare and see what my clutch fluid looks like. What an exciting video. Right, we're about 2 hours after yeah, it's a little better in it. Looks more like fluid. I mean, that's probably like a year old, maybe a year and a half, year old, something like that. But I've been through the wars in the time since we last spoken, but things are okay now. So long story short, the starter motor wouldn't line up, the bolts for the starter motor, and yeah, it's just been a bit of a pain in the asshole. So, but back together now, just about. Suspensiones, and then we're done for the day. Once it's back on the ground, our goal for today is to have this on its wheels. As yeah. Ed's gone, part-timer, although his car's there and it's got a clutch and a gearbox on, and he took it for a test drive and everything worked, so yeah, and here I am. Yeah. Right, it's been a long day, but the MR2 is back on its feet. How bent does it look now it's back on its feet? Nah, it doesn't look too bad. If it was properly bent, it wouldn't have gone back together so nice, would it? But yeah, tomorrow, new wheels and try and straighten it out. I spoke to the farmer today. Asked him if he was keen to have a play, get some of his machinery out to try and straighten it. And yeah, his eyes lit up, so that's a goer, right? Today is nearly done. I'm going to tidy up a bit, and we need to finish off by heat wrapping that exhaust, which hopefully won't be too bad. But tidy up first. Alright, we've got his bucket of water. We're using water this time. We've got some 1-inch wrap, we've got some 2-inch wrap. We've got some metal cable tie things. We've got the Knipex. Yeah. Now, do we try and be fancy and wrap these individually, or do we just wrap them both at once? These ones here. Helps if you point the camera at what you're talking about. Do we wrap the flexi or do we leave the flexi open? The flexi needs to flex, doesn't it? So we should stop at the flexi and start again. What we're going to do up here? All questions that need answering. I found a hack on the 1-inch stuff. So I'm going to start from the bottom though and finish it up here. Because we need to save some of the 1-inch stuff for the tricky areas on this. Do I just redo all this or do I try and... I don't know. Maybe it's savable. Looks naff, doesn't it? The B-pipe's just about done at the top anyway. The 2-into-1, still need to do the 1. That should be a bit easier with the 2-inch stuff, but just picking away at the manifold now. Can't believe how poorly this expensive stuff, I can't remember the name of it, but I can't believe how poorly it's taken the heat, or the lack of taking the heat. you can see where it's all. I mean, maybe this is just what happens to it, and you know, I don't know, but just all so brittle and like, yeah, not good. It's all crumbled up. Like, I don't think that's what's meant to happen, is it? So, anyway, I'm gonna do what I can. I've used quite a lot of the 1-inch stuff already, but I'm gonna do what I can with this. Alright, 2 hours later, since we started anyway. 2 hours just to do that? I know, it's mad, isn't it? Roughly 2 hours, yeah. Maybe just less, but pain in the ass, yeah. Fiddly, yeah. Horrible job, yeah. It's done though, right. All done. Fandabadozi, yeah. I'm gonna miss Q1, but you know, I can wind it back, innit? We have the technology, we can wind it back. So I've got a, yeah, heat-proof exhaust. Rest of the car's still a bit broken, but we've had a good day, haven't we? Yeah? Had a good day. Clutch Masters. Clutch Masters. It's been a clutch day, hasn't it? Clutch club. Yeah? Clutch clubbings. All done. Time for home timings now. Another MR2 video tomorrow. Well, not your time tomorrow. New wheels. Get them tried and tested. Get the alignment done. Yeah? Alignment. Obviously there's a few things to do first. First job will be getting it straight. Yeah, there's 2 clickbait titles there. I should really make 2 videos. Can we straighten the MR2 with farm machinery? Or MR2 gets new wheels as... MR2 gets new wheels whilst we straighten it with farm. It's a bit long-winded, that one, isn't it? Maybe I'll make 2 videos tomorrow. And maybe try and clickbait. There'll be a surprise for you, because videos like this, not everyone likes them, but you know, just me doing stuff, innit? I needed to do some stuff and we've done it. Car's back together, yeah, just wants pulling straight and then perfect. Goodbye for now. See you in the next one. And what?